All right, we're back in the Morning Brew, aren't we, Amber?
We are here.
Yes, we are.
We are here for more.
We're going to kind of continue on this career thread, and this is a real-life example of what Carol was talking about with this career mentorship program that's happening right here in our community. I want you to meet Shana Runck. Shana is Assistant Vice President of Community Relations and Financial Capability at New Mexico Educators Federal Credit Union. How do you get all that
long.
on? How do you get that on a business card?
Big breath first.
Yeah. Have you got that memorized?
A little bit.
Yeah.
I'm still working on it.
It's great to meet you, and thanks for coming.
Thanks for having us.
You
Appreciate
bet. I'm glad the credit union's involved in a big way in this. And Amber, also with us is do you call yourself an intern?
Not no more, because
Not
I
anymore?
actually moved on to
You
talent
moved on.
position, yes.
Good. We can give you a promotion now.
Yes.
This is Cecilia Serrano, and she is now a former intern in this program, and you've moved on. You actually have a job now, huh?
Yes, I do.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
That's wonderful.
Cecilia, are you still in high school?
No,
Or
I
did you
actually
graduate?
graduated this year.
Wonderful.
Okay, congratulations. And that's when they kind of
thank
walked
you.
you into the job.
Pretty much, yes.
Shauna, tell us how New Mexico Educators has gotten involved in this and what it means to you.
Right. So as Carol was speaking about, I teach the Financial Services Career Exploration course as part of the Running Start for Careers. So students from any high school can sign up at CNM, and it is a dual credit course, so they earn both high school credit as well as CNM credit for the course. And we talk about the different career opportunities in the financial services industry. So we spend some time covering financial topics that students would need to know to work in the financial services industry. But we also focus a lot on having guest speakers from New Mexico Educators come in and just talk about what they do. So we have people from human resources, service delivery, fraud prevention, that's always a fun one,
Yeah.
as well as tellers, membership development. So they come in and they talk about what they do at the credit union, then they talk about what they like about their jobs, and they talk about, what are some challenging things about their job. And I think that's important to discuss, because even if you have your, quote unquote dream job, there's going to be challenges.
It's still a job.
Right, and how do you work with your colleagues to tackle those challenges. We also have the opportunity for the students to participate in mock interviews. So we have branch managers come out and do interviews with the students, because many of them, this would be their first job. They've never interviewed, and to have that opportunity to sit with somebody and sort of practice and get feedback is really valuable. So when they complete the course, they have the opportunity, like Cecilia did, to interview for a real job, an internship at the credit union, and they get CNM credit for that as well. And they also get paid $9.10 an hour.
What a deal. It's
Yes.
a win-win all the way
It
around.
is.
Cecilia.
What got me is the college credit as well.
No
Exactly.
kidding. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great. So you already started on your degree then.
Yes, I did.
And you have a job.
And I have a job.
What a
Got it
deal.
all.
Yes, I
That's
try.
And a lot of our interns do choose to stay on with the credit union while they finish high school or continue on with college.
What was it about the financial services industry that drew you?
When I was little, I worked at Taco Bell for 2 years. And so ever since I was little, I would go into the bank and I was like, can't I just get a nice clean job, sitting, counting
Right.
money? So that was my goal when I was 18. In the end, I did not want to work at Taco Bell for any more.
Sure.
And so you signed up for this program.
Yes.
And what was it like?
Well, the class was actually pretty informative. Like she said, she gave us mock interviews. She had us do resumes.
Yes.
So it was really preparing for our future, even if we didn't get the intern position.
Right.
And then in the intern position, it was just incredible. They never treated me like an intern. They always treated me like I was a normal teller. So I learned everything. There was no
holding back.
no holding back.
That's
I learned
wonderful.
everything a normal teller would know.
And they had the same expectations of you that they would have
That's
of any
correct.
other employee.
Yes.
And look what New Mexico Educators gets. You get a great employee.
Exactly.
You get
Right.
somebody that's motivated.
Right, and
This is-
we've been doing internships for several years. But Running Start for Careers really gave us the opportunity to take it to that next level. So.
That's wonderful. What your experience so far, Cecilia? Has it opened your eyes, and you see things now that you want more of, and to learn more, and has it really opened up your mind?
Yes, just being in that environment, being in a professional environment, you see, and the thing I think about New Mexico Educators is they give you room to grow. If you want to go higher in their corporation, you can. You could be lead teller. You could go up and be manager. I don't see nobody that's getting held back for like
Right.
a certain reason.
Yeah,
So
you see yourself doing this, don't you? I can see it in your eyes.
She's got ambition.
Yeah, look at her.
Coming through.
I do like it. I really do enjoy it.
Shana, can I ask you how many students are participating in this? How many people are?
So this, we actually have our next cohort starting in next week. September 15th is our next class, and that will be our third semester. So since the beginning, we've had 31 students complete the
Nice.
course, and we've had roughly 18 complete internships with us. So
Wonderful.
we're looking for those numbers to grow and to continue providing these experiences and meeting people like Cecilia.
And in this job market, where it can be really challenging to find a job, that they're getting this credit and then automatically an opportunity. You're already in there. It's
Yes.
just phenomenal.
All of my friends are saying, how can I get a job like you? I want to work at a bank too. They don't want to work in fast food or anything.
Sure.
And I'm like, well, they have this new program that they're opening up and there's a lot of positions open. So
And you're learning about saving money, about the power
Yes.
of a dollar, about working hard. And those are skills that some of us never really,
yeah, I get to
pick
see
up.
actual situations.
Yes.
I get to see if even fraud, just stuff that you wouldn't see
Right.
on the normal basis. And you wouldn't think so much weird stuff happens in a bank, but they'll come in and you'll hear the most interesting stories. I love talking to the members. That's probably my favorite thing.
Just look back at your life just the past year and see
Yeah.
how much you've grown. You can feel it, can't you?
Yes, I can.
It's wonderful.
It is.
Yeah, that's a terrific program, Shana. This is great, and congratulations
Oh,
on your
thank
success.
you.
I think you have management material.
I
here.
think so. I think so.
How old are you?
I'm
Cecilia?
18.
Wow.
Look at her. She's putting
She's
it
a
all together.
She's a go-getter.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
So the classes themselves, and you teach this, right,
I
Shana?
do. Yes, I do.
Yeah. What's it like? Is it informal? Is it pretty? Are you turning on the fire hydrant and giving a lot of info at them?
I try to keep it. A lot of the students, this is their very first college course.
Yes.
So there is a part that I really try to intentionally focus on just how college is different than high school and how the
Sure.
expectations are different. So we do spend some time on that transition piece because I think it's important to set students up for
Yes.
success as they take
Yeah.
additional college courses. So I
called
think
growing
that's-
up.
It is, and some of it's tough. So
Sure it is.
we do spend some time on that. And again, it's pretty informal. It's not what I would consider a difficult class. We don't want it to be that, but it is very informative, and we really want to expose the students to all the opportunities that they have. They may not have known that existed.
And you want to give them all the skills that they need so that they
Absolutely.
so that they represent themselves in the program in the best light possible.
Right.
So
And,
that they
and
get
as
the most out
Cecilia
of it.
said, even if they don't go into the financial services industry, these skills are, interview skills
You
and
bet.
communication
Invaluable.
skills are
Very.
applicable anywhere. So.
Wow, this is a marvelous program, and you're evidence of that, Cecilia.
Yes.
Congratulations on
Oh,
your
thank
success.
you so much.
You'll be running the place before too long.
By the time
my
she's
goal.
21,
Good for you. Keep
she'll be
that
owning
going.
the bank.
Yes.
Well, I think it's a great collaboration that you have here.
Absolutely,
Shana,
absolutely.
New Mexico educators ought to be congratulated for stepping up and doing
you.
this. Thank you.
Thank you.
Shana Runck with New Mexico Educators Federal Credit Union. She's in charge of the program that turns out great students like Cecilia here. Cecilia Serrano, congrats and
Thank
thanks for
you.
being on our show.
Oh, thank you very much.
All right, Amber and I have more over on the couch when we continue here on the Morning Brew after this.